What's up, family? Thank you all for tuning in to Basin at the Dark. I know you all looking at this shirt, thinking to yourself, how can I get one of those? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Happy holidays to you. Only 7 days out from Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to give you all an opportunity to call in and tell me what you're thankful for. Really, I wanted to tell you what I was thankful for. I wanted to say thank you to you. That's why I tuned in tonight, man. I wanted to say thank you to all of you all. For every day, man, for being here, for being on the page, adding your commentary, for agreeing to disagree sometimes, for joining me on social media, for joining me for the years that you all been supporting me with the books, Never Satisfied, How and Why Men Cheat, Me and Cry in the Dark, The Maintenance Man Part 2, God's Gift to Women, Raise Your Hand If You Have Issues, Woman Up, The Whole Nine, the TV shows, Basin at the Dark, Talk or Walk. Some of y'all remember back in the day in L.A., on the old KTLA parking lot, on a lot rather, with the TV show Talk or Walk. We had a good time back there, man. All the seminars, all the fun stuff we've done over all the years, man. So thank you to you all for tuning in and for being a part of my success, man, and being a part of my success story. So hope I can be a part of yours too. So thank you all for being a part of all that. So what are you all thankful for? As you watch these cars line up all around the country, right? People in line for hours and hours to get food. I wonder whether or not we take a moment, any of us, to just say to ourselves, I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I'm thankful for having somebody in my life that looks out for me. I'm thankful for having a good man or a good woman or having a really tight family. Because we all just think about what we don't have, and myself included. Have to check myself sometimes, No matter how much success you have, you always want more, right? We can never be satisfied with what we got. It's always a matter of wanting more. More cars, more houses, more money, more women. That's right, I said it. More men, ladies. Just more. And sometimes, man, you got to understand this thing called life, man. That the hills and valleys, man, are there for a reason, to teach you, to grow you. So as I watch all these people in line all around the country for food, sometimes I have to check myself and be like, dude, you need to calm down. Whatever you got to complain about, there's people out there, what we complain about, there's people praying for it and dreaming for it and wishing for it. What we're complaining about, right? So call in now. I need y'all to hit me up. 855-962-7469 and tell me what you're thankful for. In addition to that, I want you to do this for me. Because I found out today, I'm sure you all have been watching the news as well. AAA said that 50 million people are going to be traveling over the Thanksgiving holidays. 50 million! So y'all about to get out here and get your roll on, huh? With the pandemic out, it's like it's no pandemic. The hell with the pandemic, right? You all are getting ready to get out here and get your groove on during the pandemic. Y'all don't care. Come on, man. It's a pandemic. So 50 million people traveling mean they're going to see another 50 on top of that 50. So let's just call it 150 to keep it even. That's what you're going to do. We're going to go out here and travel. American Airlines added 1,400 flights. So y'all about to pile onto the airlines. The airline said this is going to be the busiest weekend since the pandemic started. Y'all just about to get on the plane. Piled onto the plane. All right. Look, I'm not trying to tell you all what to do. I'm just saying be careful. I mean, I would prefer that we just kind of put off Thanksgiving, just do it with our immediate family. But all this traveling, man, I'm telling you, what's going to happen? 2 weeks after that, you get the infections. And then 2 weeks after that, you start getting the deaths. I just want you all to be alive. Call in now. I need you to hit me up. I know you're thankful for something. 855-962-7469. Taking your calls on Just Be Thankful. It's the Michael Basin Show. What's going on? Who's this?
Hi, this is Alicia. How are you, Michael?
What's up, Alicia? How you doing? How's everything?
I'm doing well. I'm in Chicago, of course. It's nice and chilly here today. Just got off work. But I enjoy your show. I would like to say I'm thankful to be alive, to see my 5 grown children still here. My grandson. I really miss downtown Chicago, but you know what, Michael? I'm truly grateful that I'm working in the comfort of my home, and I still have a job.
Yep.
And I'm not out here, begging or struggling too hard. But I do keep prayers for everybody else that's having a harder time than me, because you never know when you'll step in those shoes.
That's right.
Again. So I'm thankful, and I thank you, Michael, for your support and your inspirational shows. I do enjoy listening to you.
Thank you.
I'm very thankful for your support.
Hey, Alicia, thank you for that. Let me talk to you. Where you going? You ain't going nowhere. I ain't done with you. Hold on, Alicia. Don't go nowhere. Stay, Alicia. Stay. Alicia, I don't know if you've ever been out of work. I've been out of work before. And it was one of the
Yes.
most. It really hurt my self-esteem. It made me feel like less than a man. And I know there's a lot of men out there who are out of work, and women out there too. They're scared right now, Alicia. You know, the holidays are
Yeah,
coming
they
up.
are.
They're worried about whether or not they're going to be able to afford kids for their toys for their kids, or whether or not they're going to even have a roof over their head for their children. And here we are, people
Exactly.
complaining about their lives, you know, that are pretty comfortable. I see you all on social media. Y'all
Exactly.
traveling, y'all kicking it. We need to pause, Alicia,
Yeah.
and be thankful for what we got, because a lot of people, what we complain about, other people are praying for. Your thoughts on that?
I truly agree. My mother, God rest her soul, I lost her in 2015. My dad, 2018. My biological father's in the hospital. But I'm truly grateful that they taught me and instilled in me the values of life. I'm originally from Louisiana, so I know what it feels like to struggle and to some days not have enough. But what I do instill in my kids, to have a rich spirit and to have a positive mind, that's the most richness that you can have.
Yeah. You know, I wish people would understand that. You know, you said something about your mother. I'm about to open up a whole nother can of worms here. There's a lot of folks who lost their mothers to COVID, and their fathers and their grandfathers. And maybe we should take a moment today, Alicia, my homegirl, to be thankful for the fact that we still have our mothers. Because a lot of people don't, before and during COVID. Alicia, thanks for calling in. Hit me up, family, 855-962-7469. Open the phone lines right now. I need you all to call me up right now. The phone should be exploding with people with thankfulness, because we all got something to be thankful for. Hit me up right now, 855-962-7469. Michael Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
Hey, Michael, it's David.
Hey, David, how you doing, man? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Michigan.
Hey, Dave, first of all, man, happy holidays to you. I hope you and your family are safe. I need you to hit me on a couple issues today, Dave, if you're going to indulge me. First, what are you thankful for? And what do you think about the families getting together for Thanksgiving? Talk to me, man.
Well, first of all, I am thankful in light of everything that's happened the past few months with the election. I'm thankful for leaders that stand up for what's right, even though it's not popular.
That's right.
Because I've seen a lot of people giving in to a certain someone just so that, you know, they could maintain their base and I'm thankful for people that go out on a limb and they stand up for what's right, even though it may not be the popular thing to do.
Hey, you know what else I'm thankful for, Dave? That was good. I'm thankful for all those people who are working to feed those folks in the food lines, David. You know, sometimes we forget that we're okay, and there's like millions of people, David, across the country. Did you see the lines in Dallas? Man, it was crazy, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
So
Absolutely.
your thoughts on people getting together for Thanksgiving?
My thoughts on getting together, I would say, I work in healthcare, and I would say that if you are planning on doing that, it should be in a small gathering with immediate family. And if at all possible, I would start quarantining right now.
Good idea.
So that you're ready.
But Dave, the problem is a lot of these folks about to get on the planes. The airlines say it's going to be the busiest weekend since the pandemic started. So these folks are going to be traveling. Even if they test negative at home, they're going to get on the plane, go through the airport, and the whole nine.
I would not do that.
Me either.
I don't recommend that personally. That's me.
Hey, Dave, especially if you got a family member that's got pre-existing conditions, man, because, you know, particularly the African-American family, we got a lot of diabetes and asthma. Man, we're going somebody's going to die. Can we be frank, Dave? I don't mean to sound morbid. Somebody's going to die because somebody brought the coronavirus home for Thanksgiving. It's going to happen.
Oh, there's going to be several.
Yeah.
And it's going to really surge after Thanksgiving. We're already planning for that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hey, Dave, thanks for calling in, man. And shout out to all the folks who are helping feed the hungry right now. And there's millions of them. Food lines all around the country. Milwaukee, I saw you on the news, man. Come back with your calls on the Michael Bajan Show. What are you thankful for, and what do you want to say to the family who's getting together for Thanksgiving? Call in now. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
Hi, Michael. This is Kay Love from Atlanta, Georgia. How are you?
K Love in the house. How you doing? Hey, K Love, first of all, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you all calling in every day, being a part of my family, making me a part of yours. Thank you for supporting the books and the stage plays and everything, the seminars. I just wanted to say thank you straight up while I had you on. What's up?
Well, we thank you, Michael. You're awesome. But I wanted to say that I'm thankful for the ability to be able to make a difference tomorrow. I'm still breathing. I'm still walking and living. And I think that with the support of friends and family, that we can do something to make a change in the circumstances that we're in right now.
I'm thankful for the TSA workers. I'm thankful for the grocery store employees. I'm thankful for all these essential workers. Oh, my God. The doctors and the nurses, K-Love. Think about what they're going through right now with this surge right now. I mean, here they are all over again after the hell they went through in March and April and May. They're in it worse right now. So thank you to all the healthcare workers and essential workers.
Definitely. I have a few friends and family members that are a part of that. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And they're already saying that the hospitals are filling up and they're running out of PPE. And they're looking at this as being kind of bleak. And I hate to even interject that into this because you're talking about being thankful for certain things.
That's okay, though, because we also talking about Thanksgiving. I need you to help me out. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? And what do you say to the family who's thinking about getting together for Thanksgiving? Because people are getting together, K-Love. They're getting together.
They are. And I've heard several people say they're going to do that. I'm not. I'm going to fix a small meal here. And I'm not inviting anyone over because you know what? There's always next year. I think that people are working off of emotions instead of logic, and it's throwing all logic out the window.
All right, hold on, K-Love. I'm going to throw something out there to you. In fact, I'm going to give it to the next person that call in. Now, K-Love, now, I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but there are a lot. I saw you on the news, my Christian family, saying they just going to put it in God's hands. They're not worried about it. They're not worried about the virus. They're going to put it in God's hands. Now, I'm not going to respond to that right now. I don't want you to respond to it, K-Love. I'm going to thank you for calling in, and I'm going to give somebody else a chance to call in and talk to me. What about science, y'all? Can we talk about why can't God ever be intelligence? Why can't God be good choices? Why can't God be reasonable? Call in now. It's the Michael Basin Show. I'm starting some stuff right now. It's all about being thankful on the Michael Basin Show. Y'all need to help me out. I need to talk to you right now. Hit me up at 855-962-7469. What are you thankful for? And what do you say to the family members who are getting together for Thanksgiving and those who say they just put it in God's hands? I don't know. Mike Basin, how you doing? Who's this?
Hi, this is Aisha.
What's up, How you doing, lady?
I'm doing okay.
You called in at the wrong time because I'm starting some stuff right now, Aisha. I'm starting some stuff. First, before we go there, Aisha, what are you thankful for? Let's start with that.
I am thankful for my family, and I'm thankful for 2020. We're still here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What about thankful for winning that election?
Oh, yeah. You know I'm thankful for that. I called twice.
What about women thankful for having a good man or people thankful for having a good family, man? We forget our blessings so much, man. We're always looking at what somebody else has. We're never satisfied. That was the name of my first book. Never satisfied. Got a good woman, you want 4 or 5 women and lying about it. You got a good man, you're not happy with the man. Don't be laughing. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, we're just never satisfied as human beings, man. And during times like this, man.
I'm going to let that one go.
Oh, come on. Hey, you ain't got to let it go with me, babe. You know how I get down. But this is important. I want you to deal with this because I don't know if you're a Christian person or not, because I was watching the news and a woman said, I'm not worried about COVID. I'm just going to put it in God's hands. I'm getting together with my family. We're all getting together, and I'm just going to put it in God's hands. What are your thoughts on that, if you don't mind touching that?
I am worried about COVID because I work in the emergency room, so I see people come in. Mm-hmm. So I am really worried about COVID. I don't earn the right to tell anybody what to do in their household, but if you're going to have a get-together, I would advise that you get at least people tested 2 weeks before and 5 days prior to Thanksgiving. Because if you look at the virus, the incubation period is 2 to 14 days.
Right.
So people might get infected and they go and get tested 2 days before Thanksgiving. It would not show up on the result. So just be careful out there because COVID is real.
Let me ask you a question. What's your name again? I'm sorry. I got so excited talking to you. I forgot your name. I'm sorry.
Aisha,
do me a favor. Don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you about what's happening in these emergency rooms and explain to the family this is deeper than just worried about dying because most people are not going to die. But, so stay tuned. Aisha's going to hang out with me, family. She's working in the emergency rooms. And let me say this before I go into this break. I'm thankful for all the nurses and the doctors and all the healthcare professionals who are out here on the front lines. They are going through hell right now. And at least we could do is help them by wearing our masks and social distancing to not overwhelm them. Hell, they already overwhelmed. And many of them are quitting the job. They're just done, man. More of your calls up next on Just Be Thankful. And can you talk me out of the family getting together for Thanksgiving? Those calls are coming up next. If y'all just tuned in, I'm talking to Aisha. Aisha, where you calling me from, by the way?
Maryland. Hey.
Maryland's in the house, and of course, we're talking about being thankful. I shouted out the doctors and the nurses, and we talked about the family getting together for Thanksgiving. How bad is it in these emergency rooms, and what are the doctors and nurses going through?
It's very bad because we're being overworked and we want to be strong for the public. We're advising everybody to put the mask on and keep your distance. And if you cannot avoid the get-togethers during this Thanksgiving, at least get your family members tested and limit the number to at least 10. So you can get tested 14 days before Thanksgiving and 5 days prior to Thanksgiving, and stay at home if you can.
Yeah, to make sure you social distance. You know, a lot of these colleges are telling the students to stay on campus, not to go home. And if they do,
Yes, sir.
look at this, Aisha. You got the airline saying it's going to be the busiest weekend since the pandemic started. I mean, they have these flights are jam-packed. So even if you get tested, you get on the plane, bam, you go straight to mama house. Come on, Aisha. Come on.
Yeah, and most of us have parents that are older, and
Yes.
this thing is hitting everybody. So you don't want to put your family in that kind of situation. I know we want to get together, but it's still a family gathering if we do a Zoom Thanksgiving. So it's better to be safe than to be sorry.
And you know we got the sugar diabetes. That's what we used to call it back in the day. I'm showing my age right now.
Amen.
You know we got
Amen.
the diabetes, we got the asthma. We have it worse than any other race. And the Hispanics and blacks
Yeah.
are dying at 4
Yep.
times the rate. So to the African American family, they need to understand this is also causing strokes, heart issues,
Amen to
brain
that.
issues. Talk to them about that real quick, Aisha.
Amen to that. I have a friend on my Facebook that we got together the last time. He just posted that he had a heart attack last night. He just posted that on Facebook. So you see, all these things are happening because we are at the bottom of the ladder. Not saying that we don't take care of ourselves, but things hit us harder
Yep.
than it hit other races.
That's all I'm saying. We need to be more careful than everybody else. Aisha, thanks for calling in. Shout out to the family in Maryland. I miss you all on WHUR. Come back with more of your calls on Grown Folks Radio. It's all about being thankful. And what advice do you have for family members getting together for Thanksgiving? Call in now. Hey, thank you all for being a part of my family. That's what I want to thank you all for. Welcome back to the show. Thank you all for all the support you all have given me through the years, for tuning in to social media all the time and hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun, man. I enjoy this. I can talk to you all directly. We can get down and dirty, and we can say how much we appreciate each other. Because this medium has given us an opportunity to really be in touch. And I love that. I love that, man. Tell me what you're thankful for on the Michael Basin Show. Who's this?
This Tiffany.
What's up, Tiff? Turn that computer and radio down. Turn it down. What's up, Tiff?
What's the deal, Michael Basin? You doing some good stuff, boy. I had to comment. I got to comment on everything you talking about. You hear me? I'm
Wait,
talking about
Tiff,
everything.
Tiff, hold on.
Because, listen,
Go ahead.
this is some absolute foolishness. You understand? And it's so selfish. I get it that we want to see each other. We want to be in close contact. I know we've had to social distance. But the numbers show that we are even worse than this thing even
That's right.
started.
That's right.
Okay? So I want to interject that I'm grateful for some common sense. Okay?
Boom.
That's what I'm grateful
That
for.
part.
Okay?
That part.
I run a business in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Okay? And I'm a multicultural stylist. I do just as much white hair as I do black hair. Okay?
Gotcha.
I see so many people run around here, elderly and with youth. They think that this thing is a game. I had 11 family members, okay, that this thing plagued. My favorite cousin didn't make it. His wife had to totally rehabilitate, had
Wow.
to learn how to walk again,
Wow.
how to hold things again, okay? My grandmother, praise God, she's in good health. She's 84. She made it out. But again, this thing is so difficult to understand. I'm B negative. Most people don't know their blood type. But we have the A's, we have
right.
the O's, we have the B's, okay? This thing is attacking people differently. We don't, even with this vaccine, okay? All of the different blood types and stuff, have they regimented that?
That's
have
right.
they even done that type of thing? I want people to really open up your third eye and understand what's going on, okay?
Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. We got to keep talking. Woman, don't move. Stand by. Come back with your call. I got to talk more to this lady right here. You got Fitness Queen on there. What's your real name?
My name is Tiffany.
Tiffany, stand by. I got to talk more to Tiffany, family. Don't move, man. Come back with your calls on the Michael Basin Show. Tiffany's breaking it down. I got to ask Tiffany about God. That's right. Some of y'all said you don't worry about the COVID because you got God. And I'm asking you, what about science? What about common sense? Your comments on that coming up next. Hit me up at 855-962-7469. We're talking about being thankful, and we're trying to educate and enlighten when it comes to families getting together for the holidays. My girl Tiffany, I don't know why her stuff stay Fitness Queen B. You know, I don't know what's going on with you, Queen Bee. What's going on, Tiff? You were breaking it down, trying to tell the family, even with blood types, it makes a difference. And what? Go ahead, finish your thought.
In regards to, us having different blood types, we don't know how this vaccine and things is going to affect our body types, our different structures, okay? And although the vaccine is off a time from now, why are you even taking the chance, and playing with this thing? And I even read something today that they said even with the vaccine, it still won't do any help right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this thing is so far and so into our country, our world, our global being, okay? I just want the people to understand there is a time for everything. And yes, I love the Lord. He is.
Here we go. Let me set this up. Hold on. Let me
my
set. Wait.
You hear me?
Let me set this up and tell people where this came from. So I was watching the news, and they were asking this. It was a white woman. Not that it makes a difference, because a lot of people feel the same way, right? They asked her, "Why are you still getting together with your family?" She says, "I don't worry about it because God got me, and all I have to do is pray, and we're gonna be all right." Now, I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody's beliefs. Whether you believe or not believe, it's all good. But this is a virus. This is science. Your thoughts on that?
Amen. Because we don't understand. We just do stuff because it's tradition. We do stuff because this is how we do it, okay? And that's great and fine. But people, we're in a pure pandemic, okay? Period, point blank. God is going to be God, but the Word of God says if any man lack anything, you ask him for it. We need some wisdom in this hour, and I employ the people of God to ask the Lord for wisdom on how to move and be strategic in this hour, because this is red alert. And I'm going to tell you, because the people are coming to the hospital, not with COVID, they're coming with heart attacks and broken legs. I want you to understand this. The staff, we can get more beds, but we can't get more staff, Michael Bays.
Right, stop, Tiff. Stop.
Come on here.
Tiff, I
hear
you.
I want the people to come on here like never before because I'm going somewhere.
Tiff, hold on. I got to take a break. Don't move. This woman right here trying to co-host the show. I'm trying to keep it moving. Hey, Tiff, I appreciate your passion. Come back with your calls on the Michael Bays and Show family, please. Be careful. This thing is killing us. And it's killing black and brown people more than anyone else. Come back with more of your calls on the Michael Bays and Show. Love your passion, Tiff. Let me grab some more calls, lady. I appreciate you.
I love you. Thank you for your time, okay? Be blessed.
Thank you, lady. Call in right now, family. 855-962-7469. Taking your calls on COVID. Taking your calls on being thankful. You can start with that. What are you thankful for? Because I do want to know what you're thankful for. But at the same time, what do you want to say to the family members who are deciding to get together for Thanksgiving during a pandemic? Michael Bays, and how you doing? Who's this?
This is Melita from Roanoke, Virginia.
What's up, Melita? How you doing?
I'm blessed, Michael. Thank God for being here another day.
By the way, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being a part of my family, and I hope that your family's okay. What's on your mind?
I am staying home for Thanksgiving because God give us common sense. And I got a son that's got multiple sclerosis.
See?
And my family is a big family. And we used to have our anniversary Thanksgiving due to the fact that my mother and father both died the day after Thanksgiving and the day before Thanksgiving in different years. But we still had our big family Thanksgiving. It's 5 of us. I'm the oldest of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my sisters, we decided that we would have our own Thanksgiving at home because of the pandemic that is going around. We do not want to know who got it.
That's right.
We do not want to be infected. So we may as well keep our black soul at home and be happy and be thankful for what God, if we live to see it.
That's all I'm saying. And the thing that's really scary to me, and don't get me wrong, man, again, I'm not trying to knock on anybody's beliefs. I'm not trying to be no hater. But, man, science. Science is science. If you listen to the radio, it's because of science. If you listen to me on your phones, it's because of science. If you listen to me on social media, it's because of science and technology. You can't utilize science every day in your life and then dismiss it when it's against something that you're trying to do. This is real, man. 1,500 people are dying a day. This is no joke. And African Americans and Hispanics are dying at 4 times the rate. Go ahead, lady. Talk to me.
Yeah. But you know what? If they look and read the Bible, and I'm just being real with you tonight.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a plague. And it's in the Bible, in Revelation. If they read it, they know what the sign is.
Well, I don't want to get into anybody's beliefs because I don't go one way or the other. All I know is what we need to do to stop it. We already know. Wear masks, social distance, wash your hands. We act like we're being asked to go to war and all we asked to do is wear a freaking mask. This is silly, but it's dangerously silly. I appreciate you calling in, sister. I'm glad you're social distancing with your family. I'm coming back with more of your calls. And family, look, I'm not trying to attack religion. I'm just telling you we need to use common sense. Can I get an amen on that? More of your calls up next on the best show on radio. Hey, thank you for calling in, taking your calls on what you're thankful for, and, of course, talking about the family, spending time together for Thanksgiving. Who's this calling in? This is Michael Bazin. What's up?
Hi, Michael. This is LaTanya Jackson from Warner Robins, Georgia.
Hey, LaTanya. How you doing? What are you thankful for first?
Well, I am a school teacher, and we are currently virtual and in person, and I am just thankful for my school family. We have really come together and been supporting each other in this trying times, and it's just really crazy for teachers right now.
Yes, it is.
But I'm just very thankful for them.
And I'm thankful also to all the nurses and the doctors. Let's make sure we give them some love because they're getting ready to go through hell. We got 1,500 people dying every day, 1 million people being infected a week. The healthcare workers are about to go through a living hell right now, LaTanya.
You're right.
Now, what about people getting together with their families? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Be honest with me.
Well, actually, I'm staying home with my daughters and my grandchildren, and we're just going to cook together like we normally do. So, can't really do much.
Why not? Why not get together? Why not get together with the whole family? Just get everybody together. That's what some folks are doing. The whole family still getting together, just like there was no pandemic. No, go ahead, get together, Tanya. Go ahead.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Why not?
Because it's just not. It's not safe. Like you said, you have to use common sense. I miss being out and amongst people. I've never really been really social anyway, but I want to live. I want to take a chance.
Say it again. Hold it. Stop. I want to live. What happened that people have gotten so comfortable with this virus that that's not their first mindset is, I want to live. And here's something else for you, LaTanya. I don't want to kill anybody. I don't want to be the reason somebody else dies. And I don't know why that's not getting through to some people. It's kind of selfish, isn't it?
Selfish. And I see it at work sometimes, too, with the younger generation teachers. You know, they're going in each other's rooms. And I tell people, look, contact me on Teams. Don't come in my room.
Say, get your ass out of my room. Don't come up in here trying to infect me. I ain't mad at you, sister. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for calling in and keeping it 100 with me, LaTanya. Hit me up, family. I want to talk to you. Tell me what you're thankful for. Have you all paid any attention to all those people in those food lines? While you complaining that you can't get a new whip or get a better house or a bigger house, man, people are suffering. What you complaining about, other people are wishing and praying for. More of your calls coming up next. Hit me up on the Michael Bazin Show at 855-962-7469. Michael Bazin, how you doing? Who's this?
This is William.
Hold on, partner. Turn that computer down in the background. Michael Bazin, how you doing? Who's this? Going once, going twice.
Hello. I'm sorry.
What's going on, lady? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I cheated death from COVID.
Wait. Hold on. How you doing? You can't even say hi to her, brother. How you doing, lady? How you doing?
I'm
She's not even going to say hello to him. You just going to call in and just start talking. No, hello, Mike. How you doing? How's your day going? Nothing, huh?
Mike, I don't hardly have any oxygen left.
Oh.
I am grateful that I got in to say hello to you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just want to express my gratitude to all the people that prayed me back. And I appreciate all the healthcare workers that are putting themselves on the line. I appreciate you for always keeping us in the know and always telling the truth. And so I'm calling from Nashville, Tennessee, and I just want to say thank you to the people at Nashville General Hospital.
So, Donna, real quick, save your breath for me. And I'm sorry I didn't know you on oxygen, sweetie. This is how serious this is. Is it because of COVID or just another illness?
Oh, no. I had COVID, pneumonia, sepsis.
Oh.
I was in the hospital 7 days. They were going to put me on a ventilator, but I asked them for one more day. So they brought in remdesivir,
which is the
Yeah, I'm familiar.
experimental drug that they gave Trump. And I thought, oh, oh great, I'm going to be able to run out of here in 3 days. Like
Right,
he did.
right.
Lies, all lies. He couldn't have had it.
Yeah.
And then taking that, I had to have blood thinners. I had to have insulin because my sugar level was almost over 600.
Wow. Wow.
Terrible disease. And it affects people differently.
Mm-hmm.
So the simple, most unselfish, agape thing people can do is just wear a mask.
Okay, Don, I need you to stop talking for a second because I don't want you to lose your oxygen. And I'm sorry I didn't know you on oxygen at first. I just thought we had a bad connection. To all y'all who are tuned in, I hope you all are listening and paying attention to what Donna's saying. There's a lot of people, man, that you all are not hearing about. They didn't just lose family members. Some family members are just sick. They're on oxygen. They had heart attacks. They've had strokes because there's brain issues with this virus. It's a novel virus. We don't know what it's going to do. So I'm asking you all to really think twice about being around your family, especially because most of us, can we be honest, most African Americans got family members with diabetes, with heart issues, with asthma. We're the most at risk. Hispanic family too, Donna. And we're going to put our families more at risk. Your final thoughts, and I'm going to let you get off this phone, lady.
Love your neighbor as you love thyself. Be unselfish. You can't give thanks and be selfish. So just do the one simple thing. Just wear a mask.
Okay, Donna, stop. I need you to go and stop talking to me so you can maintain your oxygen. Family, this is what happens sometimes when you get hit with that COVID. This is no freaking joke, man. 50 million people are about to travel around this country. Airlines are jam-packed. American Airlines added 1,400 flights. It's about to get freaking crazy in this country. And a lot of people are going to die. Make sure it's not you. More of your calls coming up next. Clearing the phone lines at 855-962-7469. 855-962-7469. Turn that radio down. Turn it down. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
Hi, my name is Ina.
Hey, Ina. First of all, turn your computer down. There's a little delay. Ina. Stand by. I'm going to come back at you, Ina. I promise you. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
This is Sheila. How are you, Michael?
I'm doing great, Sheila. Stand by. You're going to be my second caller. I'm going to line you guys up, family. Call me up right now, 855-962-7469. Michael Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
Yeah, back in business. How you doing? This is William. I'm calling from Orlando, Florida.
You sound like a Willie. Hold on, William. Don't go anywhere. That's old school brother right there, Jack. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
This is Rachel. Hi.
Hey, Rachel, don't go anywhere. You're my fourth call. I got to talk back to my girl, Ina, in a second. Hold on. Mike Bajan, how you doing? Who's this?
This is Deborah.
Hey, Deborah, stand by. You're my fifth caller. Don't move. I promise you I'll get to all you guys. Don't move, Deborah. Hit me up, family, 855-962-7469. Ina still got her radio and computer up in the background. What's up, Ina? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fine, and you?
Everything is everything. I'm thankful for you, Ina. I'm thankful for all of my social media family. I'm thankful for all my radio listeners, all the folks who supported my books and stage plays. I appreciate you guys so much, and I want to make sure I put that out there before I get into what you're thankful for. What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just thankful and grateful to be alive. A couple of my people have passed away in my city from COVID. And I'm almost 70 years old, and I have 5 children, and I'm an essential worker. I'm back out in the work field.
Wow.
I work in the grocery store, and so I'm exposed to it a lot.
So what are you going to do for Thanksgiving, Ina? What's up? I mean, you hear what I
Stay
say?
right here at my house and mind my business with my turkey.
It's not happening. You ain't going to get together. Why not get together with the family? And Ina, I said this earlier, a lot of my Christian family said they're not worried about it. God's going to take care of it. They're not worried about the virus. What do you say?
I'm a Christian, but God give you common sense. He give you sense. He ain't never told us to be stupid, and I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to stay right here, mind my business, eat my little bit of turkey, and enjoy my day so I could be alive the next day.
And you're out there, and I thank you as well. I'm thankful for you as an essential worker, the grocery store employees who we're going to really need, because trust me, there's going to be more shutdowns. There already are more shutdowns. So
yeah.
You're still out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're getting ready to shut down. I'm in Ohio, and I think they're getting ready to shut it down. They've already set the curfew up.
Ina, you know what's really interesting to me, particularly African Americans talking about getting together with their family, Hispanics getting together with their families, and we're 4 times more likely to die, and we're acting like it's no big deal. We're about to kill each other. We about to go.
Right, I have diabetes.
See?
I have diabetes and high blood pressure.
See, Ina, there's a lot of African-American families who have family members who do. There's a lot of Hispanic families who got family members who do, and white as well. Why are we even taking this risk for a holiday? It's just not that serious. It's just a holiday.
We so greedy. Because
Yep.
we so greedy for some food. That's why.
Wait a minute. Ina, you think you could have turkey anywhere. You don't have to be with your family to eat.
I don't care. They just got to be greedy for food.
Okay, all right, that's what you say. I think people miss their families. I do. I think that's genuine. But, man, you really going to miss them if they're dead. And I'm sorry for being that blunt, but it is what it is. Come back with more of your calls on the best show on radio. Thank you all for hanging out with me, family. Hit me up right now at 855-962-7469. Who is this? Deborah, what's your name? I'm sorry. Deborah, what's going on?
Nothing going on, Michael. What's going on with you?
What you got? You talking through one of those little vibrator things? What you got going on?
Oh, it's just my voice. I'm going to have surgery in a little bit, but everything all right with that.
Oh, I'm glad. I was worried about you for a second. How you doing, sister? Where you calling me from?
I'm doing good. I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Louisiana's in the house. So talk to me. What are you thankful for?
Louisiana in the house. I am thankful for my 3 children, my 5 grandchildren, my dad, my husband, my 7 sisters, my 5 brothers, and my 70-plus nieces and nephews. None of us have been affected with COVID.
Yeah, but what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Is that big family getting together down in Louisiana?
No, we usually do, but this year everybody's staying at home. But me and my kids, we will be together because we kind of like have a bubble because of my grandkids. I have to babysit them anyway.
Right.
So we've been in each other's house since the pandemic started.
Hey, I got a question for you, if you don't mind me asking. Because of COVID, the hospitals are like filling up. Are you going to be able to get your surgery on time?
Well, I've already decided I'm not even going to think about it until January.
Are you going to be okay waiting? That's not going to affect your health, right?
Oh yeah, it's just a little. It's a cyst on my voice box. It's nothing detrimental or anything like that.
You know what's really sad is that a lot of people are missing out on surgeries they need because the hospitals, the emergency rooms, the ICUs are filled, and now you're going to have people dying because they can't get their surgeries. This stuff is messed up, man.
And then I have 2 daughters on the front line. I have a daughter who is a nurse, and I have a daughter who is a correctional officer. They both work on the front line.
Yep. Then
So
a dangerous place. Yeah.
And I just be praying, and so far God has kept them safe. But it's getting worse because I'm thinking when Biden's getting there, we're going to be on a national lockdown.
We are. I mean, come on, man. You're talking about 2 months. We had 1 million new cases in 1 week. There's over 1,500 people dying every day. This stuff is already out of control. Now we got to wait because of this. I told you I was going to move on from Trump. I'm going to say this last thing. This man should be arrested and convicted of criminal negligence for what he's doing to this country. And I want you all to call in and comment on it. I just wanted to have it said. Thanks for calling in, lady. I appreciate you so much. Be careful out there, lady, and take care of yourself, Deborah. Mike Bays, how you doing? What's going on, Sheila? Talk to me about what's going on. What are you thankful for first, and then let's talk about the families getting together for Thanksgiving.
Well, Michael, I'm thankful for my rational mind. These people are crazy out here. I'm dealing with a lot, meeting people that, on jobs and just everywhere that just they're losing their minds, it seems as if.
Sheila, can I talk to you for a second? I was going to bring this up, but I don't want to attack not just Trump supporters, but there's some, Democrats and blacks and Hispanics who don't believe this thing is real. Did you hear the story? Did you all hear the story about the nurses that are telling the stories that people on their deathbeds, they refuse to believe they're dying of COVID on their deathbeds?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
I heard about that.
This is crazy.
It's just so much. So I'm so thankful for just having a healthy mind.
That's really deep what you're saying. I hope that people aren't missing what you're saying. You're saying you're thankful that you got a reasonable mind, that you can make the right decision, because there's obviously millions of people who do not believe this is real, even though it's killing people all around them. I feel you on that.
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do, like you said, you don't want to keep rehashing about Trump, but it has a lot to do with the leadership. People tend to follow whoever is in leadership in their thinking.
Sheila,
so we have to change that.
What are you going to do for Thanksgiving? What's up? I mean, you getting together with the family? What do you say?
No, we're not getting together. What I normally do, I'm the only one that cooks for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to deliver plates to everybody, and that's
in a hazmat suit.
Yes.
You're going to be in full gear.
No hugs or anything. Nope. I'm just delivering plates. I'm a cook for everybody, have all the trimming, the turkey, the trimming, and just go and pass plates out to my...
Can I just say this to you? I'm sorry to cut you off. And can you all answer this question for me? Why is Thanksgiving this important during a pandemic? Why isn't risking somebody in your family's health? Even the kids are at risk. Kids are dying, y'all. Kids are dying. So we're willing to risk somebody's health just to get together. Come on, really?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do for Thanksgiving.
It goes back to that irrational thinking.
Irrational thinking.
You know, I'm thankful for my mind.
No, that's deeper than you know. Because how many people don't think 1 + 1 is 2 right now? When we get to a place in this country where something can be killing 1,500 people a day, infecting 1 million people a week, and have over 250,000 people dead, and the people's attitude is, let me go get on the plane and go roll with my family. Can I just say this to you all without sounding, I don't want to be preachy. That's not my way. I don't roll like that. But man, some of you all have been reaching out to me when you come to Vegas. I'm in Vegas. And we're hanging out in Vegas. I see the pictures. Ladies, you look great. Fellas, you look good. Got your suit on. All right, you're sharp. Damn, y'all, it's a pandemic. Why are we acting like this is not happening? I understand fatigue, but man, I'm telling you, a lot of people are dying right now. And if I open up the phone lines and ask people to call in if they got loved ones who died, this phone would never stop ringing. And after this holiday, with all these people about to jump on these planes, somebody you know, or maybe you, are going to be next. Thanks for calling in, Sheila. I appreciate it. More of your calls up next on the Michael Baisden Show. You know, this is really getting real for me. If you all just tuned in, I'm asking you all to tell me what you feel thankful for. But also to talk to me about, Rachel, about how do you feel about family members getting together for the holidays? Talk to me. What's going on? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Texas, Mike. How are you doing?
Everything is everything. I'm all good. How about you?
All right. Listen. I got something to say real quick. Some believers have passed away from this disease. I mean, Christians. Mm-hmm. There have been ministers and pastors, and I know four personally that passed away. Mm-hmm. So I want to say this disease doesn't play favorites. It's like a bullet. Bullets don't have names on them. We need to bulletproof ourselves by staying at home. When out, wear masks, social distance, wash hands, take vitamins. Fact is, we don't have Trump's money, Marine One, his doctor entourage, or an entire wing of Walter Reed.
Yes.
Okay, the fact is, any one of us can get COVID, and there may not even be a place in a hallway of the hospital if we get COVID. We're not Trump. Bottom line is, it looks different for every address, so you're going to have to take care of your own home. For Thanksgiving, just be thankful. Conference call, Zoom, go live on Facebook, because if you get it, you're playing Russian roulette, and there are no do-overs.
But see, that's the point I'm making. It's supposed to be Thanksgiving. When did it turn into you got to be with the family, you got to have food? The whole concept behind it is to be thankful, which is why I asked you all.
People don't want to be told what to do.
There it is. Okay.
But, you got to know your why. Whatever you do in life, you just know your why. Know why you're doing it, and know there are no do-overs. If you get sick and possibly die, now we're left to mourn you.
And you know what's really unfortunate about all this? People only think about the deaths. I got to say this again. You all are not thinking about all the millions of, I'm sorry, I don't want to get over-exaggerate, all the thousands of people, tens of thousands of people who are in the hospital running up hospital bills that they're never going to be able to pay. Some of these people do not have, you all know damn well that many of y'all don't have adequate health insurance. I mean, let's just be honest. You all can't even pay the deductibles.
Somebody's going to have to pay it.
No, ain't going to be no damn taxpayer because the hospital coming for their money. Ain't going to be no taxpayer. You can't bankruptcy hospital bills. So you all need to understand this is not just about dying. It's about ending up in the hospital on a respirator or in a coma for weeks or months and running up $100,000 plus bill. That will kill you too financially. Hey, thanks for calling in, sister, and keeping it 100 with me. Come back with more of your calls on being thankful and talking to the family about the decisions they are making about getting together for Thanksgiving with their family. How about just being thankful? How about that? Hey, family, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to let you all go. See you guys back here tomorrow. There's so much to talk about between now and the new year. Boy, I'll be glad when this damn year is over. 2020 been on some bull, boy. But we need to get through it alive. That's the first thing we need to do is survive 2021 and half of 2020 and survive half of 2021, because that vaccine, man, no matter how effective it is, first people got to be willing to take it, and then we got to get it to everybody all around the country and around the world. I'm tired too. I'm exhausted. I'm quarantining right now from my barber. Shout out to my man Twix in Las Vegas, Robert Taylor. He's okay. He got pneumonia. So I'm quarantining right now. I believe I'm on my 12th day. So, look, man, this is no joke. I don't want to hurt anybody, so I don't go out. And you all need to have the same attitude toward Thanksgiving, man. Can we just skip one Thanksgiving to be alive, or keep our family members alive for next Thanksgiving? I know I sound like a broken record, man. I just care. Just think about it. All right? See you guys on the radio tomorrow. See you right here on social media. I'm out, y'all.